Welcome back to the Do-It-Yourself Minimum Lovable Governance series. In the previous sessions, we have built the product, we have added the product strategy, and we have also used data contract, which is not always necessary, but some companies want to use it in internal data product sharing. Now we bring the quality into picture as a reusable and auditable way. This week we focus only on the declarative part of data quality in ODPS 4.1. So ODPS 4.1 defines data quality as having two parts. One, declarative, what quality means, so targets and thresholds, including the dimensions to use. Second part is executable, how those targets are verified as code. We'll come back to that a bit later. So we start with the declarative part because it builds the common language for quality before you automate anything. ODPS defines you three options or three approaches to define the data quality in declarative way. Option one is inline. This is the most simple form. So each data product defines its own thresholds and dimensions directly inside the ODPS YAML file, inside the product YAML file, without any kind of referencing anywhere else. This is good for experimentation or unique datasets. The second option, all profiles are in one shared YAML file. And this is the exciting part and capability of the ODPS itself. This enables the reuse of data quality profiles. So in this option 2, there is a central library containing multiple profiles, such as default and premium, and whatever you want them to be. And then you can reference to these profiles, very easily pointing out to specific profile. This is the model we're going to implement today, and we're going to build a reusable data quality library. The option 3 is a modification of the option 2. So in the option 3, each of the data quality profiles are in own separate YAML files. So you might be having a default.yaml and premium.yaml in the data quality library as files, and then you reference to those files separately. But we're going to use the option 2, where every profile is in one YAML file. So when these profiles are in use in multiple data products, and you change the data quality profile in this shared YAML file, it applies in all of the data products. So let's go on. We have the environment, which you are familiar with, Claude inside VS Code. And I have done a little preparations. So inside the products folder, I added DQ folder, data quality. And inside it, I created a simple profiles.yaml file, which contains two different data quality profiles. So default and premium. Both of them have 3 dimensions. They are the same dimensions: accuracy, completeness, and timeliness. And each of them, of course, define the target value, so objective 95%, in the completeness 98%, in the timeliness 95%, and in the premium the dimensions are the same. They could be different, but the objective levels are a bit higher. So that's the difference in these two profiles now. And in here, a couple of comments, how do you actually use it, and that it's based on ODPS 4.1. Now, we want to use this one. So we have the data product we've been working with, simple flight schedules, and we want to now add the data quality profile into this file, into this product. All right. So I prepared a very, very simple prompt. In reality, you would not use this simple prompt, most likely. But now, let's see what happens. So now we want to add data quality to the product. Read the governance rules first. So this second part is always that, okay, whatever we define as a soft guardrails should be applied and refreshed in the Claude, and then it can do whatever it needs to be done. Let's see what happens. What we are expecting to see is that eventually our product will contain data quality element, and then it will actually reference to our data quality profile defined in DQ folder and in the profiles.yaml. So let's see. Okay, looking very good. As expected, it did. So data quality, and then using the reference, it's pointing to DQ folder, profiles.yaml, and the default profile inside it. Now you might be asking why. Because, as I said, there are multiple options to define the data quality. Inline, referencing to one file, or then reference to a composite file containing multiple profiles. And it now it picked the composite file, which contains multiple profiles, and decided that it's going to use the default. Why? Well, secret is that I added some extra rules in the soft guardrails, specifically point 11, using data quality profiles. I'm telling it instructions that when you're adding data quality element to a data product, always look into DQ folder for available profiles. Profiles are defined in YAML files inside the DQ folder. In the data product file, define the data quality element, and under it include ref pointing, so reference pointing to the selected profile. By default, use the default profile unless otherwise specified. Now this is telling and explaining why Claude did what it did. So I have already guided it. Okay, this is how you should approach when you're given a minimum amount of guidance, which I actually did. All right, very simple. Now we have the data quality defined inside the data product. It's in separate files, so we can change it without changing the data product spec itself. And we can reuse it in different data products now. Very nifty, very practical. So this was the easiest way to do declarative data quality profile in a way that you can reuse it in different data products. And as I said, ODPS 4.1 also lets you define executable checks, real code that verifies these expectations, the dimensions, and the threshold values by using engines such as SodaCL, Monte Carlo, DQOps, or even your own in-house built data quality engine, whatever that might be. And you can find the details from the ODPS spec itself. How does it actually work? That's it for this time. So this was the simple way to do data quality profiles and how to use them and how to reuse them inside your data products. See you next time.